Why I'm watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread they want to toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Hoes to get your sidetracked, be clapped from closed feet. Reason without, can I live? My all-time favorite Jay-Z song. I fell in love in fanship with Jay-Z summer of 1998. Yeah. And that was after watching the VHS tape, Streets is Watching. And the reason I like Jay-Z to this day is because he's so fucking cool. Like, he's charismatic, but he's a thug. Like, never seen a cool thug other than the pimp from Goldie is his name, the pimp. He kind of reminded me of him, but I wasn't trying to be no hoe. But the way that he talked, the way that he rapped, is like I can understand or I could know what a man thinks, because that's what he taught me. I grew up without my dad around. I had a big brother, but I learned a lot by listening to Jay-Z and how to handle men. But every album after that, I bought it. And being young and buying music, I mean, that's what we worked for. And every album that I got, I always found more and more of what I liked about him. And he always remained the same. He was always cool. He always told you the real. He always was just him. And fanship grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And to this day, he's still my all-time favorite artist. I mean, I grew up in the era when hip-hop started, so I know, from the Public Enemy, from like, what was my Salt and Pepper. I mean, all of that, I grew up listening to that. It was new, it was exciting, it was fun, it was young, and that's the one that I will always remember. My friends, my family, I chose the men I dated based on if they like Jay-Z or not. This one dude did. And I was like, man, we can't talk. We ain't got nothing in common. We could have had everything else in common, but you don't like Jay-Z, you don't like me. Deuces. All this time, what's it been like, more than 20 years, 25 years, he has remained number one in my heart. I met him 3 times. Yeah, you can meet somebody 3 times. Motherfucker don't remember. But anyway, met him 3 times. First time I met him was in New Orleans. This was, what year was this? 99. He did his show in New Orleans. And I think this was right after he was released for charges that were brought up against him for slapping Anya or stabbing Anya in the club. But he had a show the next day and he made it to New Orleans. I made it there, me and my friends. I actually got to meet him at an after party. It was weird how it happened. The after party was like in a hotel. Don't ask me which one, I don't know. But they brought him in, and he brought him in with like where all the concert participants, whoever the party goers were. And he came around right in front of me. My sister's with me. I had my camera ready. That's when we had cameras, not phones. And I said, T, take this picture. So I stepped up. I said, Jay, can I get a picture? He's like, sure. He thought I was finna take a picture of him. And so I was like, I scooped up his arm and I turned to my sister. She took the picture. It was awesome. So it was like, it looked like in the picture, it looked like we were together, but we weren't. Don't get it twisted. And I think it was, oh, I don't have it. But that was the first time I met him. And when I took the picture, I let him go. It wasn't about being anything more than a fan. And so I got that picture developed. 3 years later, he was in Houston. 3 years later, I was there. And this time, he did a album release party at Club Roxy, November 2003. So the way that you could get into this party or this release party, you had to have a ticket. I wasn't buying any tickets, so the 97.9 had a radio contest, like who's the biggest fan. So they had us bring like a list of stuff that we had of Jay-Z. So I had posters, like 8 CDs. I had the picture that I took in New Orleans. I had some other stuff. And so, of course, I won. And so when I got there, I took that picture in a frame and a birthday card because, like I said, it was 2003, November. His birthday was coming up. So when I got to the party, I was lucky enough to get close to the stage. And so me close to the stage, I'm holding up my picture, and he sees it. And so he invites me, not on stage, but next to the stage adjacent. And I was there for the rest of the show. So when I went on stage, he took the picture, and he was like, "It's cool." So he kept it. And after the show, he left with my picture. This nigga. So I was like, I need my picture back. You can keep the birthday card. I need my picture. So we chasing him, me and my 3 girls, we chasing him. And so is a bunch of other women chasing him to the car. And so my friend, she taps on the window of the car, is like, "Hey, yeah, come on, give me my girl's picture back. She want her picture back." I was like, "Yeah, can I have my picture back?" So he was like, "Oh, okay." So he tells his assistant to come talk to us, let us know where they were going. And the photo you see there is where they were going. The Four Seasons. And that's where I got the second picture with. I had the pleasure of spending time with him talking. Not by myself. Never by myself. But it was just an amazing experience for me. Young fan, chasing after favorite artist. And there was another time. And that was the second time I met Jay-Z. That was a third. Trust me, it was a third. The third time was when he opened up the House of Blues in Houston, Texas. And that time, that was a weird time, but I ain't gonna talk about me. I'm just gonna talk about Jay. I was pregnant. Okay, but anyway. So I still went to the show. It was standing room only. Wasn't real comfortable with that, but again, I won tickets. I had to do a debate with another listener from 97.9 The Box. So I had to debate this guy on what album was better, what hustle was better, what was my favorite song. So we're going back and forth because this was a time when Obama was running for president and they was going through the election. And so they did this theme of, setting up a debate. So I won that debate, got the tickets, went to the show, took my one of my best friends. We had the most fun. So I was like, after the show, I was like, okay, I need to sit down, but I ain't ready to go. So let's go to the Four Seasons. Let's see if we can see if he's there. because everywhere he go, he's always staying at the Four Seasons. You heard his music. So we went to the Four Seasons. I was sitting down, and guess who walks by? They actually sprinting by. First person, Beyonce. Right behind her, Jay-Z. I didn't recognize Beyonce. I thought it was Beyonce, but I was like, if it ain't Beyonce, I didn't want to be rude. But I was like, hey, Jay, can you please sign my picture? Yeah. Beyonce kept going, Jay-Z stopped. And this is when I was like, never again, there would never be anyone above Jay-Z. I asked him to sign my picture. I did not have a Sharpie for him to sign. I went to the front desk of the hotel and asked if they had a Sharpie. You know, this nigga waited for me to find a Sharpie. I was like, I was through. I was like, that is so humane. I was like so gentleman, like so nice. And he signed it and I let him go. I was like, I told my friend, I was like, that was amazing. And my friend actually got to talk to him while they were waiting for me. He said he was so nervous, he didn't know what the fuck to say. But that was just such an amazing thing, because most artists, most performers, most celebrities wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be. I mean, they have an agenda. They moving. But that was just so kind. And I mean, in the spirit of him, Jay-Z, Sean, Corey Carter, Jigga, Hove, William H. Holla, all of his aliases, Iceberg Slim, all of them. I mean, I am a true fan. I am a fan for life. I am you if you were a woman. I don't know. But I just want to send a shout out, and this is my tribute to Jigga. This is for his birthday, and this is me loving who I love from a distance. It's all about you, Jay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm out.